I feel like ADHD is not a focus problem, it's an interest problem.
In a scenario like that, I'd be more worried about what people think of me.
Exactly.
So I would just be like, I would internalize everything.
I have a judgment about video games, and it's fine.
Won't you talk about it? Sorry, what did you say?
We know things. Our topic today, almost neurotypical.
It's rolling.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Take it away. Oh, I hate that. I laughed that hard. It started off as a fake laugh, and then it came out more ridiculous than I thought it
Oh
would.
my God.
I'm embarrassed.
You're crying.
You know, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can?
Who can?
Welcome to the almost. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But you're gonna eat it.
I was thinking about it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Go.
Welcome back to the Almost podcast. And I must bring this to the people's
I'm
attention.
so glad you're going to, because I definitely was.
That you may or may not have seen that there was an apostrophe before the S in almosts.
We had some creative differences recently.
Yeah.
Dan sent me the last one, and I don't know how I didn't notice it before, but I was like, why is it apostrophe S? This was not my vision. But the more I've thought about it, see, because my mind, I was thinking, I'm like, we are the almost, like it's Mr. and Mrs. almost. So then when I thought about it that way, I was like, oh, okay, the apostrophe does make sense. And also to Dan's point, when you look at almosts on a screen, it looks like it's not even a word anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know who we are anymore, is
Well,
where I've landed.
The last episode was published with your version.
Oh, God.
So you're seeing the almost. Just keep reading that word over and over and see if it makes sense without the apostrophe.
I'm unsure of it, because people are going to see it and they're going to read almost is or something.
Maybe we'll clip this and ask the people, should it be the almosts or the almosts?
Almost.
You know?
And then Dan was thinking about completely removing the S to the almost podcast. And
Yeah, why is that wrong?
I simply almost crashed out.
Yeah, she was gonna hurt me.
So yeah, that came up this week. That was a tough moment for us.
Yeah, we've really been struggling.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing going on for us right now.
Otherwise, we've been rocking.
So
like
good,
hell, haven't we?
So healthy. Yeah, because we were not doing so hot all of last year, basically. But that's a different podcast episode.
That's true. I mean, we kind of go into that, but regardless, we've got a new episode for you. Woo! And what are we talking about today, dear?
Almost neurotypical.
Neurotypical.
We love it because I have ADHD. Dan has ADHD. Rock and roll. And I also, sprinkled with panic disorder. That's my neurodivergence of choice. Not of choice. I would have picked something else if it were up to me, but
Got it. Yeah. You choose panic.
I choose fear. That's my thing. Dan has been starting us off another creative difference. It's fine. No one's right or wrong. We're just different. Was starting off with pop culture. And I disagree. Because we don't like it. We don't care about it.
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes we do.
What we really care about is movies and TV
and food.
and food. And maybe musicians sometimes. We like
Yeah.
music, but we're not like deep into that. We just watch stuff and then we see it resurface on our feeds, mostly you.
I feel attacked. I'm not on my phone all the time. Insinuating.
No one said that. You did.
You did.
Anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah, so we're going to try something different today. If you hate it, cool. I don't care.
You suck.
You suck. We're going to do 2 segments. I'm really excited. The first one is almost opinions, because who doesn't love to give their opinions about things? Okay,
I
so
love it.
it's going to be rapid fire takes on random things. So
Wow.
I know, amazing idea. I thought it and then I did it.
Amazing.
The first one, people who clap when the plane lands. What is your opinion on that?
Great. The pilots did their fucking job.
Great. You did the bare minimum and got us here safely.
They got us
Huzzah.
there.
It's gratitude. I'm kind of stuck. My immediate gut reaction is just like, shut up.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yes.
But then when I sit and reflect deeper on it, which I did.
And
Well, I thought all these people are just expressing their gratitude.
when you went inward.
When I went inward and didn't make it about myself and how annoying it is to me, then I was like, okay, we're just grateful that we didn't die up there. That's what's up.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
Yeah. So there's that. And then, ooh, what's another good one? I have a few on here. Group chats. What's your opinion on that?
I'm in a few. It depends on what they are and who's in them and what they're about.
A lot of layers.
A lot of layers. Everyone's group chat is it's like an onion, you know.
So many layers.
You just got to peel back. What's the dynamic like? What is appropriate to post into this group chat?
Yeah.
What is everyone else going to think when I drop this in there?
Group chats.
How am I going to be seen?
Jesus.
You know?
That's
And
way
so when
more
we take all of those
in
things
depth.
into account, it's just a group chat.
It's just a group
No.
chat. So, what is your opinion? Do you love them or hate them? Or
Yeah, they're great. You just have to think about all those
I
things.
hate them.
Really?
Hate them. Take me out of it. Take me out of your stupid group chat. We have one for work though. I love that one. Because
See?
it's work related. I don't love it. It is what it is. Or like, this is this.
Well, it's your people.
It's the people, we work together. But any other group chat, just take me out of it. And then when I've opted out of attending whatever the thing is that I've been invited into, but then I keep getting notifications.
Don't keep.
Fires me up. Fires me up, man. I don't care.
Had it with your post-event group chat bullshit.
And then they're all sending pics of like the event. I'm like, oh, so great that we all got. That just happened very recently. That's why I'm like, ugh, hate it. Not a fan. Not a fan.
That's fair.
And then almost advice is the next segment. I did a little recognizance, okay? Reached out to some fans, people who have been watching.
No.
Yeah.
Who we got?
So what we're gonna do is give bad advice, and then we'll give real advice because we're kind. Okay.
Okay.
So one thing that a viewer, shout out to, I don't know how many subscribers we have, but not a lot, had asked was, I drink wine regularly to unwind. Is that bad? And like my bad advice to you is like, do you, girl? Pour another one. We all do it. Let's friggin' go. You don't have a problem.
Wow.
Do it, do it, do it.
You know, for me, straight to hell.
Straight to
No,
hell.
I'm just kidding.
Just straight to hell.
Well, it just depends on why are you drinking that wine.
See, this is the actual advice. This is the good advice. Ask yourself why. Why?
Is it
Are
simply,
you numbing? Are you hiding?
yes,
Are you scared?
is it because you're like, oh my God, I just had an absolute nightmare of a day every single day, so I must have a glass of wine.
Probably not.
Probably
shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you know, or is it simply, oh wow, I feel like everything I'm gonna say just feels like it's not good if you're having one every single night.
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking about every scenario.
That's what they do in Europe, and it's not a problem, but they're doing it for enjoyment,
Yeah.
okay? Not to be like, I need to get buzzed or blacked out because F this.
Yeah, I think there's a gray area though within that, because you can have a long day at work
Sure.
and be like, I don't particularly think I enjoyed my day, but I also didn't like hate it. It was just another day at work. And
A neutral glass of wine.
it's a neutral glass of wine. And I just want to have a glass of wine.
Sure.
What's so wrong with that? But I feel like that's the other part of this, like the gurus and the fucking influencers are gonna pick it apart and they're gonna be like, what's underneath that glass of wine?
Let's get into that.
Let's really dig deeper, you know?
And there could be deeper shit,
there might be.
but also not, maybe.
So at the end of the day, I think it does still come back to that question, which is, why are you doing
Why?
it? Really think about that.
Yes. And I think ultimately, if you feel like you need it and you can't do without the glass of wine, maybe that's your signal, your little bit of information for yourself. So
Yeah.
we don't judge. We listen. We definitely judge, but we won't judge you for that.
We're judgers.
These are anonymous for a reason. The other one someone sent me was, I feel behind in life.
Whoa, dude.
Can relate.
I've never been there.
I've always felt ahead and crushing it.
Loser.
Loser.
No. not at all.
Honestly, my bad advice to that is keep comparing yourself to everyone online. You probably are behind.
That's right.
Give up.
Well, the reason she's saying that, the reason we're joking about it is because we've definitely been there, both. Okay. Bring it down. Let's get serious.
Oh my God.
Talk to the people.
Sorry.
And
Safe.
she said, I don't feel safe. And what was the question?
See.
ADHD.
Oh my gosh, this is our topic.
We haven't
today.
even started this
Yeah.
topic, but question again was,
I feel behind in life.
I feel behind. Yeah. So that's normal. I think we all do.
Yeah, 1000%.
All the time.
It's okay to not be satisfied with where you're at.
I'm also curious the age of this person. Are they?
They are
Age.
28,
Okay. Yeah.
funnily enough.
Funnily. That's perfectly normal. I felt this way 10 years ago at 22. I felt this way today at 32.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the only way to stop feeling this way, I think, is number one, practice gratitude. Sounds corny, but being grateful for where you're at right now.
It's true. It's true.
And I always think it's corny until I start doing it. And then I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm not doing too bad.
I'm happy with where I'm at. So true. I talked with one of my members, Edie, at the gym. She just did a mission in the Philippines.
Whoa.
So that's very cool. And she came back and she's like, it really opened my eyes to, yes, I'm not financially where I want to be, but I have a home, I have a job. I have the basic things like water. I can literally walk to a water fountain and get clean, filtered water.
Yeah.
So just putting things into perspective, like gratitude sounds corny as hell, but it's very, very real. You need to practice it. Get
Yeah.
over yourself.
100%.
Yeah. And then just define success for you. Quit comparing yourself to everyone else that you think is successful. It's very easy to do that though.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like behind compared to who, you know? Let's think about the greats in life who didn't do shit until they were like way old. Like
Mm-hmm.
Colonel Sanders, I think, didn't even do the KFC until he was like 65.
Oh, what up?
Okay,
Look at that.
28, you're fine. This is a good reminder for myself because I feel constantly like I'm
Behind. Same.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the gratitude and what goes along with that is presence and practicing just being here. That's why I love doing this podcast
Be
with
here
you,
now.
because we're just focused on talking shit and judging people.
Yeah. So our topic today, almost neurotypical. Really excited about this one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is for the people who are just not quite normal. And
What is normal?
I feel, yeah, what is normal? Okay.
Mm.
But sometimes I feel like everyone was handed a manual to life that I didn't get. And I'm like, what the frick is happening? But there's so many, I think, ups to being on a spectrum of some kind. It's like I can run a business, but as soon as you send me an email, my world is shattered.
Mm.
So anyway, let's get into it.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
The email thing. As soon as someone.
Dude, an email sent to me, so overwhelming.
Oh, okay.
Texting me, email, just no.
Emails are annoying. It's like we have the technology.
I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
And I get so many of them a day, and I have to respond to most of them. So
It's ridiculous.
So when did you feel like you were different, special, unique?
Man. Honestly, probably not until later in life.
Really? So no one growing up made you feel like Dan is unhinged. He's crazy.
No, not really. If anything, it was more, well, that's false. I guess teachers at times, but it was more for things that like were pretty basic, like why'd you do that? Not like ADHD, why'd you do that? Or this kid's crazy.
I feel like it's okay, yeah, because you don't have the language for it, so you get scolded for things, so you don't realize at the moment that it's maybe happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't hyperactive though. I was more that I couldn't pay attention.
yes, and that's
Is
the
what-
thing. I feel like ADHD is not a focus problem, it's an interest problem. It's like, this is
yes.
boring. I can't focus on this.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch Parks and Rec?
Yes.
That scene, like Andy, and he's like, I wasn't super paying attention to everything you just said, but I will give it 110% as soon as you repeat yourself in a more interesting way. Oh my, I relate to that so hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
In a super interesting way. That's honestly, that's a great point, because I mean, I'm thinking about the subjects that I just didn't care about or did really bad in.
Right.
And it's like, chemistry?
Chemistry?
You're talking about friggin'
What even are these?
particles and
Symbols? I don't know. I obviously didn't do chemistry.
and you're using baby chickens.
Baby chickens. Oh my God.
I don't know.
You know, I think
Recessive
if
genes, you know?
I was a really great test taker, but I'm not 100% sure I know anything. I just had a photographic memory and
Yeah.
yes.
That's what I would try to do instead of, because I just couldn't learn materials that well.
Yeah.
So I was a very average student. So yeah, to your point, I would just try to like memorize the kind of question in the style that it was asked in or whatever. And just like, oh yeah, this is like that one. But like even on tests, like they're slightly different.
Yeah.
Sometimes you ever have the teachers that would basically just like
Yes.
give you essentially
They're like, here's
exact
your
answers.
study guide, and
Here's
it's
your study
literally
guide.
the exact way the test is going to be.
Yeah.
If they had mixed up the answers, boy, that would have thrown me off.
Yeah. No, we had this teacher, I think he was like natural science or something like that, which was like environmental, you know, animals, the environment is a lot cooler than like the normal. He was like, I want to make sure most of my students pass, so he was that guy. He like low-key didn't care, but kind of cared.
For sure.
Which is nice. Those are the best kind of teachers, I think. Probably not. Those are probably
Definitely. Which is okay. It's weird to me that it showed up for you later because usually it's the opposite. Like girls get diagnosed later because we're better at masking. I don't want to talk about masking a lot, but
it was definitely thinking back on it. It was there, but yeah, I didn't realize those things until like I thought about, oh, could I have ADHD? Oh, for sure. So anyway,
yeah,
for you,
I wasn't hyperactive or anything. Mine showed up as shyness. I mean, sometimes I would have outbursts. I remember one specific time. It was in maybe first grade, and we all like had to put our heads down on our desks for some weird reason. I'm not really sure why. And I was just humming a lot, like incessantly.
oh,
and my teacher said stop, and in my mind, I didn't realize that she knew it was me. So I kept humming. And then she came up to my desk and like slammed her hands on the desk. She was like, enough. And I was like, oh.
oh my God.
And it's so random, but at that point, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me. Yikes. And just other things, because again, mine was more shyness and reserved, and I would go more internally, and it was chronic where we had to have meetings with my parents. Like, she's sweet, but holy moly. And I had anxiety leaving my mom first day of school. And then also things like when I switched not high schools, but from middle school, I had to go to a different high school with people I didn't know. I was trying out for volleyball, and golly, what happened? Yeah, I just became hysterical when my mom was like walking me through the hall to the gym, because I just didn't know any of these people, and I started crying. And yeah, I mean, I basically had to be dragged in there.
At what age?
I was 13.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, or 14. So moments like that, I'm just like, this is not normal behavior. But yeah, definitely.
So anxiety affected you.
Well, it was anxiety, yeah, and just
The spiral, the ADHD spiral.
Yeah.
If you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Because for me, in a scenario like that, I'd be more worried about what people think of me.
Exactly.
So I would just be like,
Exactly.
I mean, I would internalize everything. I'd be like, oh, it sucks being in a new school. You were kind of just like,
And ADHD sometimes can be, or anxiety can be misdiagnosed because, yeah, that's how ADHD shows up. And lo and behold, I got diagnosed when I was 20 or something like that. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Dang, dude.
Pretty wild.
With ADHD.
with ADHD, it was for anxiety attacks, and then they found out that I also had ADHD too. They're like,
okay.
here's some Adderall, you crazy kid. And I didn't like it.
Which I feel like is also prescribed wrongly
Oh, yeah.
often.
If you want it, you can get it.
Because if you're more in the anxiety side, Adderall is not good for that, is it?
It made me, I don't know. It wasn't ideal, probably. I abused it more than anything. It was not
feels
a
good.
vibe. Yeah.
Initially, but I feel like
Yeah.
for hyperactive minds with anxiety, it's like the more you use something like that, like maybe it can help you singularly focus, but I feel like for me, it almost felt like coffee. Like
Interesting.
if I had too much, I'd be like
Fair.
freaking out a little bit.
Fair. Yeah, it didn't make my anxiety worse, but it definitely made me like, blah,
Yeah.
focus in a really intense, chaotic way.
Yeah, exactly.
But masking, I was talking about that earlier. How did you mask? For those of you who don't know, masking is just acting how you think is normal.
Yeah, I would internalize everything. That's how I would do it. Just like,
Just think about things more.
no, like literally, I would just act. If I think about like, because I was such a hardcore people pleaser.
Yes, that's how it shows up for sure.
And because of just if I felt uncomfortable in a situation, if I didn't want to be somewhere, I would just act like I'm cool because I didn't want to, you know, let anyone down or show anyone that I felt a certain way. I wanted everyone to like me. So I was like, don't say this thing even though you feel nervous or you feel anxious or whatever. But yeah, so man, I feel like up until the last few years, really, honestly, is when I've started to do less of that.
Unmask.
Unmask. Take the mask off.
Take it off. For me, masking, I mirrored people a lot. And I'm still able to do that really well because I struggle to pay attention to what someone's saying if they're talking for a long period of time. So I can really kind of mirror what is being said.
Oh, yeah.
And without listening. And it's not intentional. It's not like I'm trying to tune people out. It's just like I just kind of follow their face and
Oh, yeah. That's fair. I would do that too.
yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like, I have no idea what you just fucking said to me. So
Yeah, if you just like, this is boring, I'm going to go somewhere else. And then they say, Dan. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Right?
Mine was way more smooth than that. I am very engaged. Like it seems like I'm hearing you and listening, but it's nothing. Nothing is happening in here. So, and I feel when you don't know you have ADHD or anxiety or anything like that, it helped to mask in the form of drinking for me, because I was less in my head. Because like you, I would always overthink social situations and be like very insecure about it. So yeah, it was easier to drink. A fun fact, people with ADHD are way more likely to have drug addictions and things like that because dopamine, etc.
Yeah.
And also more likely to die early
Oh,
because we make poor choices and are impulsive. But yeah,
that makes sense.
and overworking and being perfect is just like, I'm going to work so hard so I don't feel like that I'm incompetent or that I'm not really good enough. So masking in those ways
Yeah.
are my big things.
100%.
Are sometimes.
How does it show up to this day, and how do you handle it? I'm sure that's part of your questions, but
Quit asking like this is my journey that I'm on. You ask great questions.
thanks.
You're welcome.
I know, it's
You're
part of
really
what I
good at
do.
this. I have to really think about it. How does it show up for me now? Still similarly, the people pleasing a lot less. But I think overworking and
Yeah.
overworking. That's like my main thing that I still kind of struggle with. Because I'm like, if I am not busy, if I'm not reaching some sort of milestone or success point, then it's like, what even?
Totally. I felt that yesterday. I pretty much just like gotten all my work done, which I feel like doesn't happen much anymore. But I've just the way I'm setting things up, and the company I'm working for, like all of that is like helping me have, I think, a more balanced lifestyle, which is nice. In the moment, I was like, I just kind of sat at my computer for a second. I was like, do I really not have more work to do?
I feel like that happened to both of us yesterday.
Yeah.
And
what do we do now?
I have to be so aware of this because I'll end up scrolling or doing something not good for my mind. What happened to me yesterday? I was like, now what? Now what?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and for me too, food.
Nom, nom, nom.
If I'm not adhering to any sort of diet, as was over the holidays, I just be like, consumed a bunch of calories for dinner, and then, we're going to watch some TV. I have to have a snack.
Yeah, you got issues.
And even if my mind and body is like, you don't need to eat.
You don't need that.
You're probably good. I'm like, oh, but popcorn actually sounds really good right now.
So crazy. See, that's the addiction.
Yeah.
It's wild. Dan has a food addiction.
I'm food
So that's
addicted.
cuter than most.
If candy is in our house, it's going to get eaten.
It's going to get ate.
I've been really struggling because you got Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. One of our members, her daughter is Girl Scout. And I was like, hold up. You said Girl Scout cookies? And I got 4 boxes casually. No big deal. I knew it was a mistake.
You have to get a minimum of 4 boxes.
A minimum.
But
if you didn't mask, what are you afraid would happen?
Like back in the day or now?
Now. Or back in the day.
Well, yeah, I feel like I'm not masking as much anymore, which is good. I'm starting to accept that the whole work thing, like we talked about, if I'm overworking or whatever, I'm just like, I'm done with work. I'm going to play some video games.
Yeah.
Which I have done. And I feel like for a long time, I had just put off. I love video games and I don't play them very often, but I just didn't for like a few years because I'm like, gotta work, gotta grind, gotta get that bag, gotta whatever, do the next thing.
And I definitely would judge you. I mean, I didn't have a chance to, but I have a judgment about video games, and it's fine.
Why don't you talk about it?
I think you're lazy. Just kidding. Adult men playing video games. Hot take. I don't care.
I mean, people are going to come after me.
I hope so. That means I'm relevant. I don't mind it anymore, but yeah, if you had played, I would have had a judgment about it. Like, what a lazy trash goblin.
Oh, when we first met, if I was like, my video games are everything,
You're like, cool.
uh,
Loser.
I would definitely think that too. Just so you know.
I'm like, I have dreams, so this isn't gonna work.
But look, I mean, video games they are a form of escapism, if you will.
Yes. It's
So
just like every other thing. You have to be cognizant of it, aware of it, so you don't overdo it, blah, blah, blah.
your wine every night. Even I'm thinking about grabbing a gummy. These new THC gummies that I got.
Pothead.
We should throw these to the gal who's drinking wine every night because
Mellow ya.
Souls out of office gummies
God.
are. It's funny because they're one of my clients at the agency, so I got the product. They're really
Oh, look at
nice.
that product placement.
Shoot, Soul. Maybe I should reach out to them. Hey, we have a podcast.
Sponsor.
We have 4 subscribers. So
I wish you didn't tell me that. That's so sad. Okay.
hey,
I'm doing this for me and us.
exactly. It's all about.
Who cares about people?
Maybe one day it'll be sponsors. For now, it's for fun.
For funsies. For me, I'm scared that I'll lose control of things, that it'll determine my worth and how successful I am. So yeah, but that's just like the whole perfectionism thing and overworking. But I wanted to do a fun thing where we talk about how it shows up in our relationship and how different our ADHD is, because it's just so different. Just because you have ADHD does not mean it's going to look the same as someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
But real quick, fun facts about ADHD.
No.
Did you say no?
Yeah.
Yes. Women get diagnosed later because they mask better. Girls with ADHD tend to be emotional, spacey, anxious, whereas boys are disruptive, class clown energy. But that's definitely not your story. So it's always different.
It's because I've always been more in touch with my feminine side.
Guys externalize, girls internalize. So men make more impulsive decisions. Totally you.
Yeah.
And women overthink decisions. Totally me. Masking is stronger in women. So people pleasing, overcompensating, and developing anxiety or panic disorders is more common. Because, and there's like a psychology behind it, is because men are less socially pressured to appear organized or emotionally regulated. Isn't that horrible?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stigmas,
dude. And then, of course, your hormones, women. So if you have it, it's definitely worse before your period. Dan knows this. Your mood swings. So it's not only do you have your periods, which are terrible, but your ADHD really impacts that. So you like experience stronger shifts and all that good stuff. So yeah. And then job hopping was on here for men. And I thought that was, very appropriate. I struggle with commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like people always think ADHD is just bouncing off the walls, but nah, dude.
It is a full characteristic.
It's my entire personality.
Yeah.
So where do you think our brains work differently, or where does tension come up? That's a good question.
Oh. If I'm already doing something, like if I'm in the middle of a task,
hell yeah,
and you just approach me in the middle of my task, I have to be ripped away from the task to pay attention to you.
And boy, do I love to do it because I get
Or
squirrely working from home.
yeah, she'll
Like, Dan,
walk by my door, and, like,
Dan.
look at me like a creature.
And I look at Melvin. Look at Melvin.
Look at how cute he is. He's sleeping right now.
And then I'll come and like talk about whatever's happening in my day, and I feel completely oblivious that you're trying to
Oh yeah, that's the other
focus.
thing. Like, you see me working, but you don't like. Does something not register that
Not
I'm
really.
actually working? And like,
I'm like, it's all
maybe
about me. I have to talk.
maybe that Dan is not listening, but she'll keep talking and I'll keep working.
And then I'll get mad when he is not listening to me.
When she
Like,
realizes that I'm not listening.
what? You need like a lock. You need to lock me out.
And then like same kind of thing if I literally like for a second, okay, I feel like this happens all the time. We'll be like, you know, making dinner or something, and we'll be talking, and then you go do something on your own. I'm like, okay, well, she's not doing anything. Pull up on my phone. Then you'll come back and be like, are you on your phone right now? Like, what?
Well,
You were
that's
doing
crazy.
your
You're
thing.
addicted to your phone. You can't be off of it for 0.5
False.
seconds.
Yeah, same thing. Like if I read something for a second and then she starts talking to me, I'm screwed.
Yeah, it's such disrespect. I can't even.
Yeah.
And for me, I get very overstimulated. So if you try to talk to
Yes.
me,
While I'm eating.
I cannot stand that. But if you have me repeat myself,
Oh yeah.
oh my God. And it's just like I'll already be thinking of other things or moving on. And you ask me to repeat myself, it overstimulates me and makes me so angry. And you did it on purpose before we came on here.
Overstimulated. Too many questions. Yeah. The other thing is we both, I think this is nice though. We kind of balance each other out somehow. We both have the problem of being overstimulated in big crowds,
Yes.
but sometimes I'm more okay with it than you are, and vice versa. Like,
Yeah,
for whatever reason, the 4th of July,
it's a regulation thing, dog.
like, it's just a bunch of teen hormones,
Hate it.
and like, you know, they're all out to fuck each other. Like that's all I felt. I was just like, everyone was out and they're just like
dressed like skanks.
freaking slutty 14-year-olds, and it's just weird.
Like
And
it
it's
was one.
and it's just intense, and you're like,
Judgment.
when are the fireworks going off?
You were in a bad place last year, but I was having a fine time. I'm like, this is a lot, but I'm fine.
Yeah, and then one's an instance when like I feel like I do pretty good, like concerts for some reason.
Grocery shopping.
Oh,
I simply crash out.
yeah,
I've stopped going altogether because I can't do it.
yeah. What is it? Like I get hyper focused. I'm like, all right, we gotta get this. We got our list. Check it off. And then you're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cause me so much anxiety. And then I'll forget something and then I'll have to go back from whence I came.
oh,
And
that's
there's
no bueno.
too many people, too many different energies in a grocery store.
It's true.
That I can't fuck with.
I get like, I think the reason I'm good at it is because I almost get angry when I'm there.
You use the anger.
I harness it. And people at Costco just be like,
they're like, ooh,
should we buy some windows?
Should we buy some
He
windows?
seems nice, you know? And I'm just like, fucking move. I need to get some ground turkey.
You do get it done pretty quickly. So I'm just going to hold you back. So we've determined I don't go.
Yeah.
And then I'll get mad at you, even though it's not your fault. It's just for the best. The other thing, you're an idea generator. You constantly have ideas, and it
I
blows
do.
my mind. I love that about you, and I hate it about you. I love it because I'm like, how does he do that? That's wow, what a great idea.
But
But
90% of the time you hate it.
I hate it when it's in regards to me and you have ideas about what
Uh,
I should do
yeah.
because I'm more of a, I process things slower. I do things in a very certain methodical sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
And I just take things as they come with my life. I'm not like, oh, I can do this. And that's what you do to me. And I'm like, no, shut up.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming
It's
to
too
me.
much.
Yeah.
Too much noise.
Yeah. I'm like, I just have to focus. I'm really good at that. And in my business specifically, like I'm really good at focusing on if there's a goal we have to reach or something that we're working towards, I can get there.
That's pretty cool.
But
See,
yeah,
I'm the opposite
you're just
in
like,
my business.
I think we should do this, but also this and this.
And see, the vision, the overall vision is this. And if I'm doing all this stuff, I can't hit the vision. I can't be the visionary.
It makes me sick. One of my coaches, this is why I really like him, is he always has really good ideas. I love working with people who have ideas because I'm like, good for you. As long as you can execute on that idea and not expect me to, that's
Right.
great. But I'm going to focus on the big thing that I need to focus on and it'll be great. So, yeah.
That's why that whole thing led me down the path of the EOS system, entrepreneurial operating system, and how important it is to know what your strengths are,
Yep.
not just as
Right
a business.
people, right seats.
Yep. But yeah, being in your right position. And maybe this is a great place to end
Amen.
because we've been going for a minute, but
Whatever. We've had good things to say.
it's been good. But I guess the word of advice is knowing your strengths, whether or not you have ADHD, is knowing your strengths, knowing what you're good at, and using those
Yes.
in your work, in your relationship.
Yes. Harness it, if you will. And you don't have to fix it. You don't have to fit in with other people. If you're different, that's fine. Just understand yourself. That's the key, my friend.
One hundo.
One hundo P.
Hundo P.
Is that what we want to leave everyone with? That was good.
I think that was great.
Yeah.
I know we've been going for at least 40 minutes.
That's fine. Everyone will be fine about
This is
it.
a good one. The people are going to love it.
They're going to love it. I can guarantee you. But yeah, that's neurotypical. You're fine. Probably. We're fine. Mostly.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. But smash that like button.
Smash it.
Smash it. Subscribe. And we'll see if we keep that format. Keep asking people questions and
I like it.
advice because guess what? We know things.
Sorry, what'd you say?
We know things. God. See immediately how angry I get? He knows how to piss me off.
We know things.
All right, friends.
Well done.
Well done.
Great job.
You too.
That's awkward.
All right, bye.
Bye.